All right, count us down whenever you're ready, boss man.
All right. 3, 2.
This is the sound of
Zeitgeist.
is the sound of
The Zeitgeist.
you in the presence of
The Zeitgeist.
the finest.
Zeitgeist zealots.
This is for the streets. Let's give 'em
The
some
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Zeitgeist Zealots. I'm Forrest.
Major.
I'm Chip.
You know, I forgot the order, but I'm Matt.
Yeah, you're last.
You're always last. Guys, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
It has been a
Sorry.
hot minute.
Somebody moved.
I moved. There were holidays. There were parents. There was visiting. There's construction delays. But guys, we're here.
Yeah.
And we're ready
On the
to talk
cusp of
about
a new Game of Thrones show.
all things Zeitgeist.
Shite of the Seven Kingdoms. I
Before
mean, it wasn't all bad, but there was some shite.
there was a lot of shite. There was too much shite for my appreciation, and I
Which
think
is
that was
not in the book.
yeah, not in the book. I think it was like a metaphor. They're just like shitting on the fans now. They're like, look, you guys are gonna hate this, so we're just gonna go ahead and preemptively shit on top of you. It's what I like to call a She-Hulk.
Yeah. Well, you think, I thought Major would like something with the word hedge in it. You know.
Did you know when the
But,
Game of
this
Thrones phase, craze, phenomenon was happening, I was like, man, Game of Thrones is awesome. I really want to read the books, but I went on maybe Pirate Bay or whatever, and I couldn't really figure out. Like, George R. R. Martin had like such an expansive universe, and I really couldn't figure out like what. I was like, all right, what's the first book to read in the Song of Ice and Fire? And I googled it, and it was like the Hedge Knight. So I read the Hedge Knight, and I was like, where is Daenerys? I was like, where are the Starks? I'm so confused by all of this.
Where's that mouthy dwarf?
Where is that mouthy dwarf?
Yeah,
but it's well
I mean,
written. The actual novella is short. You can knock it out on a beach weekend. It is well written. Matt, we're never going to get
Spoiler
Winds of
alert.
Winter, right? That's just a fact now. We can confirm that.
Well,
No, so I do believe Brandon Sanderson will finish it after George R. R. Martin.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That is 100% the plan. Before we
You know what
dive,
George R. R. Martin has been doing, besides, executive producing all these shows? You know what he's been doing, or like putting his time into? He just opened up a bar in Santa Fe.
no,
And
why?
it's called Milk. It's called Milk of the Poppy. And
All right,
you
well,
get
I'm
Game
not
of Thrones
gonna-
inspired cocktails there.
Oh, well,
So
I'm
I mean,
not
now I have to go to Santa
yeah,
Fe
I feel like there's some cool designs
and be
and
like,
stuff.
and like slap him across the bar, like, hey, right.
Just grab him by the beard and just pull him down his head on
Hey,
the bar. How's it end?
Order some Milk of the Poppy and splash it in his face. As soon as he finishes the cocktail, like, hey, finish that damn book.
You finished that.
So I
know.
will say this: I
and
don't blame him. I don't blame him at all, because the fan expectation at this point is so high. No matter what he does, everybody's going to be upset with him
It's a
for
Stranger
one
Things.
reason or another.
It's a Stranger Things.
And so
there's nothing you could do.
He's kind of
Tyrion's gonna
It's-
have like a hour-long coming out scene. No.
so. I think the issue is that D&D got the right ending, but the way they got to that ending, they rushed and fucked up. So everybody,
we were all there for
like,
season 8. we were.
yeah,
I
I
still
just
haven't
don't
seen
think
it,
he can
but-
win at this point. If he does release it,
course.
everybody's going to read it and be upset.
Yeah.
We waited. True fact. My daughter was just born. She just turned 14. Was just born when I bought the last book.
I was gonna say this is once a year you bring
Yeah.
this fun fact. It was top 5 one of my
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
fun
Whoa.
facts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how long it's
Paradoxically-
been.
Yeah. Paradoxically, I think the TV show was the worst thing to happen to the book series because
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Winds of Winter would have come out by now because he would have had he has no financial incentive at this point to finish the books, and writers tend to write faster when they're low on
Hungry.
money and hungry. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure he's making
It's been a long
I'm sure
time
he's
since he was
plenty
hungry.
of royalties from the first 4 books, but nowhere as much as he's making now. Now that the TV show has like boosted the sales of the
and
first
his
5.
video game,
And
and
every
his
new-
sci-fi TV show, and his
Yeah,
Atlas.
every new
all of it.
spin-off.
Oh my goodness, the
Yeah.
7 spin-offs.
Go to
coming
Books
on
A Million.
HBO.
or Barnes and
Yeah,
Noble, every new spinoff,
there a
they have a
Game of
new edition of the books.
You know Ozempic's out there, and he's just refusing to take it because he's not trying to stay alive to finish these books.
I don't know. In that Milk of the Poppy interview, he looked a lot thinner. I'm going to say, although
that would be a plot twist.
Black,
if
wearing all
if
black
he went
does make you look
zimmied up,
thin.
if he got zipped up and then like lost 200 pounds and like started like working out with RFK, and he's like, "No, guys, we're gonna finish this book together as a team."
Like snow in Westeros.
It'll become a national project.
That sounds like a great podcast name. No in Westeros.
I'm sure RFK's already stolen it. Who knows? Yeah, I think that going back to Shite of the Seven Kingdoms, it started off with Shite, and I think I already proposed this idea. Like, so the Game of Thrones and Hot D theme starts playing, and then boom, immediately bowel movement.
Yeah,
is that George R. R. Martin's way of
shitting?
Yeah,
this is an irreverent
television the bird to D&D, and because apparently his relationship with the showrunner of House of the Dragon has broken down. Like they're like non-speaking terms right now.
Shocker.
I would imagine.
Yeah. He came out the other day and he flat out said that it's his show now. It's no longer my show. It's his. Specifically,
good. It shouldn't have been your show.
He has nothing to do with it.
It's your books. It's not your show. That's a different.
Yeah.
Different.
Well, all the showrunner had to do was pay for another child actor in that scene where the kid gets killed.
Oh,
because,
right.
Now there's no Aegon the Third, and that's who's going to take over from Aegon the Second. And now that character's non-existent, so now they have like a big plot hole or plot thread they can't take advantage of.
Which is why we're introducing the Hedge Knight.
Exactly, yeah. They're hedging their bets.
Look at this person over here.
On this new
trying to
story.
Trying to milk that IP, baby.
So yeah,
and they
so
are.
Egg, as we may or may not know, is the younger brother of Maester Aemon.
I'm also milking that
from the
IP.
Night's Watch. Oh yeah, there you go.
You like my game? I brought out the Game of Thrones flags. I'm also milking the celebration.
Wow, that looks like England.
Maybe there's Westeros.
Yeah,
it's basically like, hey, what if England was Europe? Let's just add Spain to the bottom of England and
Greenway to America. Greenland to America.
It's Scotland beneath England instead of Scotland on top of England.
Well, Scotland's the north. The Westerlands are like England. The Stormlands are like Normandy. The Riverlands are like, I guess, Finland. The Vale is like Switzerland, and the Reach is like southern France. I mean, it's sort of like different parts of Europe. It's like different parts of Europe, like all conjoined into a continent that looks like the United Kingdom. And that's just basically just Asia.
Speaking of, it's Asia. We all know it's Asia. Speaking of Westeros, I was gonna create this nice little diatribe about Wokestros, and how gay this TV show is. I complained about it in the group chat.
That's a hard
night.
pun to sell.
Yeah, it's a hard pun to sell.
West Gross.
No, not West. It's
Westeros.
Gross. You just call it you call it woke gross. Woke. Look, it works better on paper. Okay. But
starts with a W.
But Matt countered back and he sent me that South Park clip about Butters complaining about all the wieners in Game of Thrones, and I was like, oh no, that's right. It's always been gay.
Oh, don't even get me started. I keep watching that show and I'm still waiting for the darn dragons to show up and kick everyone's butts. But all I get is wiener, wiener, wiener. It's not all gay wiener, but when they do show a straight guy's wiener, it's all soft and floppy, even though he just got done humping a pretty girl. Why is that? Because a soft wiener isn't threatening, just like a gay wiener.
Butters, you seem to be somewhat obsessed with wieners.
I'm obsessed with wieners. What about HBO?
If you like wieners, don't watch House of Ashur. I checked that out, and it's
Wiener heavy.
The House of Ashur. Yeah, the Spartacus.
The Spartacus alternate reality show.
God,
so
Spartacus used to be so cool growing up.
Well, I think what happened.
I didn't even know they made a new Spartacus thing.
All right, you need to
Yeah, well,
go
Spartacus
ahead
is
and
not in it.
legally obtain a copy of the original Spartacus, not the original Spartacus, but the Stars version of Spartacus, like seasons 1 through 3. You have to watch
Soft
it.
Coricus.
It's peak
Yeah, I've seen the
masculinity.
original. It's freaking awesome.
It's so good.
It's
It'll
like
teach
it's
you how
like
to have sex
300.
too. Yeah, it's 300 before,
Oh, that's where it goes. Not in the ear.
not
Stupid
in
Family
the
Guy.
ear.
Family Guy lied to me. Okay, so Shite of the Seven Kingdoms. Start off with Shite. We have Dunk, who becomes the eventually the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, and Egg, who eventually
Spoiler
becomes
alert!
King
I guess
Aegon.
so. I guess we're gonna do full spoilers for the whole TV show. But here, in my defense, I think you're absolutely right, Forrest. We're a very small podcast. If you're listening to us, you either fell asleep, you're a diehard fan, and you're looking for the best content. So you've already heard all these spoilers, so you know who Egg
Because
is.
this did not we did not show up in your algorithm.
This
I
was
did think-
not trending on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yet.
the algorithm does not look kindly upon us. But hey, that could change.
Yeah.
If,
After we change
you know,
our name to No Vaccines in Westeros.
Westeros, because they weren't invented yet. Can you imagine like a modern day set Westeros show where they're still like all trying to kill each other, but it's just modern day, you know?
Is that
Pretty much like,
Westworld?
you know, what's going on now?
Season
No,
one.
because we don't have robots yet. At least none we can fool
None that we
people
can
into thinking they're
detect.
humans yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that you're aware of.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what George R. R. Martin should do next. Just like a Westeros, but instead of like set in a medieval world, it's set like a modern day world. But the geography.
Dude, it would be
Wait,
set in Central America.
Why
The political
couldn't-
violence down there is insane. Everybody's assassinating everybody.
Not in
Banana war- yeah, fruit
Venezuela. Anyway, what if we
Everyone's
took
trying
an
to leave.
AI?
Oh no, they're just straight kidnapping.
we read him.
Kidnap the king.
Look, we gave his Miranda rights. There's zero kidnappings in the history of the world that starts with
My conscience is
Miranda
clean.
rights. Yeah, that's just not how that works. But what if we just got an AI or an LLM and we trained it on everything George R. R. Martin has written in the A Song
What
of
if
Ice and
we just-
Fire universe?
what if
and then
Trump-
it wrote the next 2 books for us? Could we just do that? That sounds way
What if Trump had
faster.
just deep faked? What if just Trump had just deep faked himself as Maduro? Then there wouldn't have been any problem. He just deep fakes himself as Maduro
Dude, that'd be insane.
on Venezuelan television.
He's like,
Forrest.
Maduro's
Just
still
really
here,
Spanish.
nothing to worry, because he doesn't want to fake Spanish. He's like, I'm not doing that. You can't translate these Trumpisms
Como-
into Espanol.
Yeah, but you saw
Como
the speech.
oil, por favor.
Yeah.
Yo
Mas,
tengo
saw the
oil.
mas oil.
Yo tengo oil, por favor. So good.
I have oil, please.
Give us the oil. Give
It's
all
like,
your oil to
money,
us.
please,
All-
but it's oil.
Dame el esete.
Yeah, too bad we can only
Dinero
make like
por-
concrete out of that
dinero por
pavement, out of
favor.
that oil. Big bummer. Some shitty oil.
Anyway, so what did y'all think of Dunk? I guess since he was the
So-
first character we saw, and
He's the best part of this show. He's not tall enough, and he's too old. But besides that, yeah, I thought he was a really good Dunk. Egg was good, and the rest of the show was quite middling. I did like the laughing story.
Well, yeah.
there.
this is like
Yeah.
a 85-page story, and they're trying to stretch it out across 6 hours. I mean,
It's rough.
or at least
It's
you know.
rough.
So there's a lot of filler they're gonna have to add. Like this should have been an HBO film or just like a 2-hour movie.
Well, I made a funny connection with Maduro.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to go back to that.
Did you
But
play
it seems
poker?
like if you're hoarding oil, they're going to come for you. And P. Diddy had mineral oil, so if you're hoarding minerals and oil, they're going to come double for you. I don't know.
Maybe.
We
Uh,
can. I'll work that one out on
you
paper.
should have said baby oil
Where-
because of the lube. He had 10,000 bottles of baby oil, and that's why we went for
What?
Diddy.
Well, baby
Part
oil is
of
mineral oil
Westeros.
with a scent in it.
What
Okay.
part of Westeros do you imagine has the most oil deposits?
Oh,
Would it be the
definitely
north.
No, not up
Beyond
north,
the
not
wall?
the Starks. Not
That's why the
wall.
West. That's why the wildlings are so violent. They're trying to protect the black gold.
Oh, no, I think it's the
Best kept secret in
Lannisters.
Westeros.
The Lannisters are so oily,
Yeah,
so sneaky.
incestuous. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. What do you think, Matt? You're on mute.
Dorn.
Yeah, I was thinking
Dorne has the
Dorne,
most oil. Oh yeah, because basically it's the Middle East.
but I didn't want to say that because of their
Yeah.
hair. I was like, oh, I don't want to make like an oily hair joke because the Dornish ladies.
Yeah, Dorne probably has
Also,
the most oil. So
Pascal,
brings up a very good
Pascal
point.
fatigue. Are you guys ready for more Pedro Pascal? I feel like it's been
what else is he gonna do?
5 minutes
What's his
since we've
next
seen him
franchise
in
he's gonna
14
destroy?
movies, so I guess we're ready for him to come
He's
back.
even appearing in like A24 stuff here lately. I tried to watch The Materialist and literally fell asleep like 15 minutes in.
Ooh,
Uh,
not a good sign.
it was
A24.
yeah.
Um, yeah, the last thing I saw him in was Fantastic Flop. So it was
Fantastic flop.
I know.
It was pretty floppy.
I think it made just a little bit, or maybe a little under over what the 2005 film made after You Just for Inflation.
Ooh, that's not good.
Like it was not, yeah. So
Man,
Yeah,
Feige
the only,
is
the only
0 for
thing that
3.
made me unfloppy with Fantastic Four was that scene where she's giving birth. That was pretty hot.
All
But
right, get out of here. Just
at least the baby can like float in space after.
you know how hard
Yeah.
it is to push out a baby in space? You need gravity, and that wasn't happening. Like
Then the baby can just swim out.
they could have used that
Yeah,
plunger
good
thing,
point.
don't they? They sometimes use a plunger.
And then like the brother comes over and it's just like, dude,
Just
your
use-
sister's legs are just spread wide eagle, and you're just like, flame on. Yeah, it was a bad movie.
Yeah.
Bad movie. Do you guys think Doomsday is going for Doctor Doom's going for all their kids? That's what it really seems like everything's gearing up towards. At the end of the Fantastic Four,
It's your kids, Marty. Your kids.
the
marries a black man.
the Doctor was
Is that
going.
what you mean?
No, what? No, I'm not talking about
Doc
Back
Brown.
to the Future.
Doc Brown goes back in time and he's
Yeah,
like,
no, I got the
"Your kids, Marty.
reference.
Your kid.
I'm talking about Doctor Doom.
Oh, he wants to prevent Reed Richards and Sue Richards' daughter from marrying a black man. Is that what you mean?
Yes, they have to go back in time and prevent him from being a black man.
He's racist.
Stan
That's
Lee.
That's the only way they can make the audience think that he's evil. Because they already use genocide. You can't. You got to use like racism as like another motivator for the audience.
I mean, that is the ultimate evil in our culture these days. I roll. Speaking of the ultimate evil, I guess we'll get back to this sin of a TV show.
Dr. Doom doesn't want to do. Dr. Doom tries to prevent reparations.
So
That's probably the most
so
evil thing I like to think of.
we're discussing Marvel and we're discussing Disney essentially. The issue that you are having with this show is what I like to call the Disneyfication of entertainment.
Yes.
This is not a Game of Thrones show
No.
like season 1 or season 2 where it's gritty, consequences. Like, there are consequences to actions. Everything you do matters. This is a Marvel movie, and why do I say that? Because for some stupid reason, every 4 or 5 minutes, they have to insert some stupid oddity or joke or awkward situation to make the audience laugh. For instance, when he goes to enter the roles, how the guy bringing him in has this weird cough and thing that throws everybody off.
No.
There's consistently
yeah.
weird, like it's like Aquafina and Shang-Chi, making those random jokes
Just
at the most
trying her
inappropriate
hardest
times.
over there.
You know what I mean? We can't trust the audience to actually appreciate good writing. We have to try to keep them laughing and full of all the. It is so generic. It is so contrived. It is not George R. R. Martin's universe, I feel.
No, it's
What
not
did y'all
even an
think
HBO
of,
show. It's not even an HBO show.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Exactly.
put, like,
This
script into
belongs
AI.
on Disney.
They're like,
Yes.
may as well.
make this the same script but gay.
Well, it's about to be on
But
Netflix.
see, like,
Makes it
even-
gayer.
Put a lady in it.
even-
Make her
even-
gay.
Even
I think
Hot
there was-
D, there are some like really serious scenes where you're like, oh shit. Whereas
Acting.
the first episode of the show, it was just like, why are we having this stupid dance scene now? Why are we Like, it's just like it's
They have
maddening.
to fill out 6 hours.
I agree. Matt, let me ask you this because I want to bring this up in the podcast, and I think this is a great time too. I want to juxtapose your Disneyfication theory, because I think it's 100% what's happening here, with a recent revelation that we all knew was happening, but we just got confirmation from the horse's mouth himself. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck went on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast last week or the week before last. And they said a lot of interesting things about that. I think they were promoting their new movie, The Rip, that's on Netflix now. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's good or not.
No, it's not. It's a Netflix movie. But
Okay.
that's exactly where you're going with this.
Yeah, exactly right. So like Matt Damon's talking about how when they're trying to write the script, they've been writing, they wrote Good Will Hunting together. They've been writing scripts in Hollywood for a long time, but how they were talking about how writing a script for Netflix was way different, because they asked like, hey, can you have a character repeat the plot via dialogue, just in case someone's watching like as a second screen, in case someone missed it. And it's like, you're wondering, you've been watching like all these Netflix TV shows and movies, and Netflix is the only one, but you're wondering why the writer thinks you're so stupid. You're like, why do they keep saying the plot over and over again? Like you're just chewing scenery, exposition dump. But it's because they're making movies and TV shows for you to put on in the background. So you can just be on your phone playing Clash of Clans or Cupcake Smashers, or, texting your significant other. And you just have this on in the background. So if you miss something, don't worry. They'll say it again and again and again. So you'll pick it up. So you'll keep watching. So what would you prefer? That's my question.
I read a great comment. I wrote a great comment the other day on a forum that the guy was discussing how he calls these laundry movies, because usually he throws it on the background while he's folding laundry, because you don't really need to be that into it. Another great comment I read too was Netflix is perfect for the straight to DVD films, and I 100% agree. This is not something that belongs in the theater.
Yep.
It's literally something you just throw in the background.
Worse than straight to DVD, straight to Netflix.
It's like a 5 or 6 out of 10 at best. But if you go on Rotten Tomatoes, this goes on to, I really think studios are buying votes on Rotten Tomatoes, because the
absolutely
critic scores 93%. And I think the audience score got as high as 83, but was down in the 70s last time I checked. And the more days go by, the more negative it gets.
Yeah, the more
because it is an atrocious film. It's like, why are these two gentlemen in this movie? It is so bad.
Probably got paid like $20 million each.
They did.
Surprised me.
100%.
Netflix has that,
and I would sell it like that too.
Because movies cannot be like under like 100 million.
And it's dumb. Like who is signing up for Netflix to watch The Rip? Like that's why I don't understand. Like you surely can't be adding subscribers.
Like the Good Will
from
Hunting crowd is not that big,
right?
So here's the thing: Netflix though is throwing so much money behind this, just an advertisement. Where like on my Reddit feed, it's popping up. I saw them on like the Good Morning Show. I'm like, oh, this must be an actually good film if it's getting this much of a push from a studio.
Right.
So the other day at work, I was like, hey, I need a movie to watch. Let's throw it on. I watched it for my break, and I'm like, it's not good, but maybe it gets better. I go home, I turn it on again to finish it.
No.
And it was like, no, it only gets worse. The ending is one of the worst endings I've seen in a movie.
Ooh, thank you for saving me some time.
It's like that funny drama where everybody...
Because Ben Affleck. I mean, just
everybody
Ben
has their arm around each other, and they're like, we saved the day. Ha, ha, ha.
Buddy, cop.
It's one of those series. It's so bad.
No, that's a shame.
Well, he didn't earn the nickname Ben.
No, maybe that's a shame for Ben Affleck's agent, not for anyone else on the planet.
Just
it's a shame for Matt Damon and Ben. It's just a shame for them because it's just like
it's gonna be hard to get the next
I can't
job.
like.
How do you promote this? Now we have to ask the tried and true question we always ask on Zeitgeist Zealots when we tangent so off course from our actual talking point. Was the Rip better than the first episode of the Shite? Was it the Shite of the Seven Kingdoms?
I wouldn't know. I'm not going to watch the Rip, but I imagine this was slightly better, just because the parts that the very few parts that actually adapted.
Yeah, because it's got those male butts. You like those male butts, don't you?
Oh yeah, there's Two Cheeks.
Two Cheeks.
Right? Or
that's your rapper name, Two Cheeks.
They took a lot of inspiration from the Halo TV show in this. That was a major influence on the showrunners. We have to show the main character's ass as often as possible.
Please, as much as we can.
One interesting note to fact to note or whatever. The guy playing Lord Dondarrion, who is the I guess the ancestor of Beric Dondarrion from Game of Thrones. Apparently, I saw the actor on IMDb, and half his body is paralyzed. So I guess they didn't really showcase that. And yeah, it's like he has a really really thin arm, then a really a bigger arm.
Oh, that's just masturbation.
But I guess you would, when you look, it was is this I mean, obviously it's half his body's, I guess, paralyzed or just
that's crazy,
disabled. But they didn't.
I definitely didn't see that.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that in the show.
Because he had two horrors on each arm. So that's one way they were
pulling a Stephen Hawking. Good for him. All right, I'm going to hell.
Yeah. Wait,
if I get hell for the first show, I'm going to hell for that second one.
Did they AI enhance or CGI enhance his arm?
No, because he's wearing clothes, but he has two women on each arm.
Oh, I mean,
and he's turning around.
The whole country didn't know FDR had polio for years, so it's not out of the realm of disbelief. I'm on board. I can see that. Crazy.
So, Major, back to your kind of question there,
right.
And I know I always regret saying this. This episode, while bad,
it's good.
has potential.
Oh, no.
And just like that last alien show, that last stupid alien show we discussed, I'm intrigued enough to watch the next few episodes to see where it goes. Ultimately, for when episode 5 rolls around and I quit.
That's the curse. That's the curse of Matt right there. It has potential. Really good. It never has potential.
Having read the actual book, I mean, or the novella technically, it does have a good ending. It's just it's gonna be like Andor. You have to sit through 4 or 5 episodes of filler before you get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
So it can either be like Andor, or it can be
Obi-Wan. Is it Andor or is it Obi-Wan?
Andor should have been a movie because they could have cut out all that
Obi-Wan should have been a movie too. But that should be a new segment we have in the podcast. Andor or Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan shouldn't have even made it out of the pitching room. Out of a pitch meeting. They should have just let's do a movie and let's fire.
It could have been a good, if you made that a tight 90 minutes, 110-minute movie, that could have been good.
Basically just make it the Darth Vader fight.
Just, yeah.
Which just made no sense.
The strike, the writer's strike, and then, just bad writing. But they could have just gone on Reddit and grabbed a script and made a good movie. They just chose not to. This is a purposeful desecration of your childhood, and it's on purpose. Now, are you ready for Dave Filoni to take a board of it? To take the reins?
Hey, so Major, let's explain the big news this week. What was the big news this week, last week with Disney and Star Wars?
Well, I don't want to say
Kathleen.
I don't want to say Kathleen Kennedy's out.
Matt, did you know?
Because every year, she leaves every year, and she never leaves at all. Every year, Kathleen Kennedy leaves Disney.
Yeah, Disney Plus makes less. I mean, it makes a loss, but it makes 3 times the loss that Euro Disney does. So Euro Disney loses the company money, but Disney Plus loses 3 times as much as that.
Oh yeah, no. The only place Disney makes money is in India, and then they lost their cricket. They lost the big, the NFL, the cricket. They lost that contract, and then they lost millions of subscribers, and they have been hurting ever since.
Yeah, I mean, I think just their animated movies and maybe the U.S. theme parks, but the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff, especially Disney Plus, that nobody's watching this
I
stuff.
just watched the UT short the other day, and it was like they did the math. They showed it all with the screenshots and the receipts. But like, it was literally cheaper for you to fly to Japan and go to like Disney Japan than it would be to go down to Disney Florida with the price hikes that they've been doing now. It's absolutely incredible. What a joke of a company! I cannot believe they just wasted it all away.
Why couldn't Netflix buy them?
How do you ruin Marvel? That was an unstoppable ship, and you sunk it like the.
How do you ruin 70 years of legacy?
I mean, Star Wars has some, or Star Trek has some opinions on how to do that. New Star Trek's terrible. I've heard. I've only seen the clips, and it looks.
The show or the movie that was released last year that I didn't even realize there was a movie released.
I didn't know that.
They were nominated for some Razzies.
I didn't know
apparently there was. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, I was talking about Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Woke Academy.
Well, everybody was watching the Trump movie last year. That's the fact. Everyone was watching the fucking political theater.
Did you guys
of the United States last year? Missed a
Did
lot.
you guys know that the MGM is putting out a movie about Melania? And I was like, guys, you're glazing too hard, Bezos.
No, seriously, there literally just was a commercial right as you were saying that about Melania.
Yeah,
on Amazon.
I just found it. I just heard about it today, and I was like, "Get the."
Is she that interesting?
It's only the first 20 days, so here's my real question: will it be more interesting than the Night of the Seven Kingdoms? It's probably going to be more interesting than this HBO garbage.
Yeah. Hopefully something will happen next episode.
He takes more shits. We see more A
twice
cups.
as many shits.
Yeah. We have final thoughts before we lose Matthew, and we sign off for the night.
Wait, where are the A cups?
There was like this. So I don't know if you picked it up, but there was like this weird sex ritual going on. Like it looked like she was dead, but she was faking being dead because she had like the stones with the eyes painted on over her.
Oh yeah, I guess like he wanted her to be dead because he had.
Yeah,
I guess that was like a fetish thing. Where he like only gets off with. Yeah.
Check out Alt-Shift-X for a better breakdown on this. But guys, apparently George R.R. Martin has a habit of putting a lot of necrophilia in all of his content. Like not even like the Game of Thrones. Like he'll make like other books and other stuff. And there's a ton of necrophilia, and it's like, George, calm down. Maybe you shouldn't take it.
I mean, we know you're gonna be dead. We know you're gonna be dead soon, but
maybe he's just like. Maybe that's internalizing. Fucking the corpse is like internalizing season 8. Who knows?
Interesting. Yeah.
But are you guys excited for this year?
This year on HBO, yeah, we're
for
getting
the podcast. I'm excited. We got the podcast back and running. We're gonna be here. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna be here every week, dropping new episodes. Tons of old episodes to check out. They've aged excellently. All of them have 100%.
What's coming up this year? Because I don't
there's a Green Lantern show for HBO does like their showcase of what's coming out.
Let's see about
House the Dragon.
Well, let's calm down.
We're doing new season of Euphoria.
Whoa, Euphoria season 4 looks wild. All right, now that we're out of high school, it's like okay, maybe we can talk about why Rue has a machine gun. Like season 4, I didn't watch season 3, but season 4 is looking crazy.
I've never seen Euphoria, but I mean, apparently from what I saw in the trailer, it's like Sydney Sweeney in like a bunny costume doing OnlyFans. And like, okay, so the show is shit. But they know how to get viewers.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Euphoria is how
If they have to pull stunts like that, it can't be.
You're not watching Euphoria for the plot. I'm going to just tell you that.
Okay, yeah. So it's like
you're
they know
watching
how to
for the
get
drug
viewers.
use and sex,
basically. Which is why
I haven't seen
it being based in high school made it so awkward and weird. Like the fact, like if Euphoria could have like missed all of the backlash if they were college kids, but the weird ass fucking writer put them in like freshman or like high school. Like it's like gross. It's like gross.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like stop. Why is everyone in Hollywood such a pedophile? It's terrible. But now they all got machine guns. They look to be out of high school. So your boys here for season 4.
Does season 4 take place in Texas?
Say that again.
They have machine guns in Texas.
Probably. You can get machine guns anywhere. America, Greenland. I'm kidding.
Oh, I finally watched 28 Days Later this weekend, and I realized, why aren't they shooting the zombies? And they're like, oh, wait, because they can't own guns.
28 days later or 28 years later?
28 Days Later, the very first one.
Oh my gosh, because it's set in Great Britain.
Yeah, they can't own guns.
That's a great
like,
reason for the Second Amendment.
Happened,
I love just a bunch of knife attacks. Just knife.
The right to defend against zombies or rage virus.
So
I thought that movie, the opening is actually hilarious because it's like, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but it's like monkeys are being exposed to rage.
So I actually saw that in theaters when it first came out, and I absolutely loved it. I went to Barnes and Noble. I bought the soundtrack to it. It is one of my favorite, like, right?
It's like an artsy.
One of my favorite. It is. And then 28 weeks later came out, or months, or whatever it was.
28 weeks.
I was like, okay, this is okay. I don't kind of like where it's going. And then that franchise since then has gone off a cliff. Bone Temple. What's the latest one coming out? No, it's so bad. It's not even the same universe anymore.
Oh, I thought
part of the allure
was good. It was getting good reviews.
Part of the allure
no one
is
likes it.
When you watch 28 Days Later, it came out of left fucking field. You have zombies that can run, the rage, but it was like an indie film. A24 would have produced this back in the day if they were around. But nowadays it's what is it, Paramount that's pushing it right now, and it's so bad, and it has so much money, and it's lost like what made it so great in the first place.
Well, that movie put zombies back on the map. Like the Dawn of the Dead remake that Zack Snyder did and The Walking Dead were both inspired.
That was so
by 28 Days. I think Resident Evil also came out that year, but I think that movie only got attention because
I thought Dawn of the Dead came out.
Game.
I thought the remake with Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead came out before 28 Days Later.
No, it came out after, and it was basically just like let's do the zombies in the mall, but let's have them run because
Zombies in the Mall.
28 Days Later
it's a
was
good
very
movie.
Popular.
If you haven't seen it, it's a good movie.
Well, the first one came out in 1970 something.
That's
and
an old
that one was way
movie.
better than.
Whatever.
Actually, I mean, the Zack Snyder one's good.
It
but
is.
I think
You're such a
70 was
hater.
better.
You're such a hater. It's a good movie.
Well, it's funny too because it's actually has a point to the movie. It's not a zombie film. It's a critique on modern day capitalism.
Yeah.
When he first made it, so it actually had a point, right? And then we remake it. It's like zombies that can run at a mall.
Pretty much.
All right. As we wrap this up, are you guys? Any of you guys watching Fallout? Should we be watching Fallout for the podcast?
Oh crap! No, I never watched season 1.
I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
The only good show
like
on
Coggins
TV.
is carrying it.
Who's carrying it?
Coggins.
Oh yeah, Walton Goggins is great as always in everything he does.
I will say this: I did see season 1 of Fallout, and it is mad strange. Like the vault cultures and everything is hilarious.
They just introduced.
It's really comedic.
Yeah, it's if you like the video games, the lore is sick. And it's also like really in depth. It's really good. So if you're like a big lore guy, like I used to just fall asleep to just ancient aliens, Earth lore. But I've been recently just because I'm watching Fallout now. I've been falling asleep to some Fallout lore. Just get some nerdy guy on the background just talking about something. Just pass out.
Yeah, we should rename the podcast Lore Whores.
Lore Whores.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a good name. Spin it off.
That's where I've been taken. We really have not talked about this show at all. Night of Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah.
So basically, let's go over the plot real quick. So Dunk's, I guess, the knight that he squires for dies, so he becomes a knight, or so we think. He said his master made him a knight.
We never saw it.
No one was there to witness. Exactly.
Which means it didn't happen.
I'm getting the impression that the Sir Arlen is not very a nice guy.
Just maybe. Just maybe he's not
Well, in the
that
book,
nice.
in the books, he kind of like speaks highly of him, and he's like, this guy was like, even though he was a hedge knight, he was like a true knight. But I'm getting the impression, like, we'll probably get more of him in the future episode. He was kind of like, seems like a dick to Dunk, you know.
They all were.
He was
Yeah,
he was
but him especially.
dunking on Dunk.
The
Yeah, he was.
we got to
Good
see
shit.
the Laughing Storm Baratheon, with his
Definitely a
famed
ancestor
antlers.
of Robert.
Yeah. Look, so
His William
the tournament should be good.
Shakespeare earring.
We just have to get to the damn
Yeah.
tournament.
Exactly.
It has potential. And just to go to the final thought, right? It has potential. But once again, when we go on random rants about random things while trying to discuss an episode, you know it's not good.
You know it's
No.
And
the
what
show
was
is
this
never
episode?
good.
It's maybe it's just this
Yeah.
episode. It's the pilot, so maybe
Thrill.
it just didn't hook us properly. But
It's like
overall,
Thrill as he
as of right
tries to
now,
make
I'm
an
not
appointment.
impressed.
Yeah, what's the throat slit to butt cheek ratio? That's important to.
Oh, the very
need to
famous
watch,
Game of
Spartacus
Thrones
for that.
metric.
How many throats have been slit this episode?
0. How many butts been shown?
Anyone died yet except the guy at the beginning? We didn't
Yeah.
see him die. He was like already dead when the show started, but
And dude,
no one's died yet.
What a shallow grave that guy buried. Like just like a foot.
You know, like
Just
some
a
wild
foot in the
dogs are gonna
ground.
be eating his corpse.
Squirrels are gonna be eating that guy at the end of all of this. Anyway,
Yeah, chivalrous of him.
that's all my thoughts.
Do we miss anything else?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the guy
got
playing
drunk?
the
Or
yeah,
did
what
get
about the
drunk?
Fossilways? The apples, the apple guys.
Oh, they're so punny. Oh, don't mind my brother. He's rotten to the core. But I'm just.
He's
a
not
bit
quite ripe yet.
Yeah, it's like the apple punt. It's like I
need
guess
I need to go write a letter to my Granny Smith.
Yeah.
That wouldn't even be an apple variety in Westeros.
Granny Smiths
You know.
weren't even created until like the 1800s, apparently.
And near was the letter J, but we're still
Yeah.
calling people. We're still using it. Shove and enjoy
Joffrey
the show.
Baratheon.
That's why Joffrey starts with a G because there's no J back then. Lore accurate.
Oh,
Lore
yeah, that's
horror.
why there was. That's why what's his name? Geoffrey Chaucer was spelled Geo. He wrote Canterbury Tales, right?
Chaucer,
Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
did we lose Matt?
Yeah, we
See you,
did.
Matt.
Heart out
Bye,
at
Matt.
10.
Wow.
We probably should
yeah,
do
he
the
has to give
same.
up.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Matt.
Yeah, so we still have 5 more episodes of the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The Boys is coming out later this year. Probably Invincible, maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that should be there. And then, the end of the year is going to be
Green
dope
Lantern show.
with Dune 3 and Doomsday. But, that's December. Don't you worry.
Creature Commandos.
Ooh.
We
Yeah.
got you. Oh, who's ready for Wonder Man? Jeez Louise.
I wonder who could actually care about that show.
I don't even
Yeah.
think the lead actor is going to watch that show. No one gives a fuck. But we really
That
give a
poor
fuck about
guy.
you.
He's been in like so many awful comic book properties, like Aquaman, Black. I mean, he was good as Black Manta. The movies were
Oh, he was
crap.
Black
He was in the
Mantis?
Watchmen show. He was Black
Oh,
Mantis.
He was
no,
in
Black
the Watchmen
Manta.
show. I knew he looked familiar.
No. He was Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen show, but he was Black Manta in Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
So he goes from Black
wait,
Manta, Dr. Manhattan, and then to I think it's right. Yeah, then he goes to Wonder Man. He just keeps like going down the
Was
pecking
like
order.
a Nepo baby? Yeah. How's he landing all these roles?
Yeah, and I mean,
Well, apparently,
what's
what's his name?
His
His
next
name's
project?
Yatwa the second. So I guess whoever the first is, it was named Yatwa Mateen the second or something.
We'll have to figure out who his daddy is.
Whoever the
Probably
first
King of
is, yeah,
Wakanda.
must be-
Yeah, probably the King of Wakanda.
Or the equivalent Greenland these days. What if Greenland's like secretly like Wakanda? Greenland's like a secret.
That would be
technological
hilarious.
paradise.
That's why he's trying
And that's
so hard
why
to get
Denmark
it.
doesn't want to give it away. Yeah,
It's just a
Now it
secret
makes sense.
Wakanda base.
it's the El Dorado of the Arctic.
It's
That's what it is.
invisible. Yeah, the sun, the
It has
light
an invisible shield.
the light just glimmers
It's-
off the
it's-
ice, so you can't see.
It's
the
like
city.
this technological city with a bunch of Inuit
It's aliens.
skyscraper. Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh,
They
no,
have all the
Greenland. We
vibranium.
can't do anything about Greenland."
We
And
have
then
to get the Greenland.
You find out like
They have all the vibranium.
Greenland has like a population of your college, and you're like, "Oh,
Yeah, because
cares?
only like 10% of the landmass is habitable. Like they all live on the coast of a giant. They all live on the coast of a giant ice cube.
What is this, Australia? Oh, hey, do you guys know that Greenland's the largest
Yeah, I know,
island on the planet?
That's not a country, or that's not a continent. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Australia's bigger. But
Australia's
that's
bigger,
also a continent.
but if you Australia's not an island. If you Google is Australia an island, Google will just be like, bitch, no, and then like just have fun doing that for like an hour. Be like, wait, what do you mean? It's surrounded by water. You pull out a map, you look at it, you're like, no, it's definitely surrounded by water.
So is Africa. So is Africa.
Yeah, so
is
apparently there's a
South
size
America.
limit. Yeah, we have to put limits on sizes. Otherwise, we're all fucking islands. And I was like, touche.
Yeah, because
Touche.
thanks to the Panama
cartographers.
Canal, South America's I think the Suez Canal, Africa is also technically an island.
America, fuck yeah, cutting up the Panama Canal. All right, let's end this podcast. Count us down. Say
Yep.
goodbye.
So thanks for listening, y'all. I know it's been a while. Those who are still subscribed, thank you for staying subscribed.
Appreciate it.
And we're gonna have more content come out, hopefully on a weekly basis. I think we're gonna try our best to do these on Wednesdays. If not, we'll try to do it sometime during the week. And yeah, a lot to talk about this year. It's still January, so at least like we're
We got lots of time. Lots of
starting
time to watch
starting
a lot
this year
of bad TV
starting this year
shows.
early.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully the bad ones get knocked out of the way early. All right, but I'm Forrest.
Major.
And I'm Tip.
Thanks for listening.
Peace
Bye,
out.
guys.